compression, right? Which, as you know, it broke out to the downside. But when it did break out to the downside, it then updated to a larger pattern, hence why I've updated it, and now it's a parallel channel. So we do have we do have a bit of a parallel channel. I'm expecting price to completely rally today, but before we get that rally, you know, we do need some form of a pullback towards this point of interest, and then a rally to the upside towards this to complete the 1, 2, and the third tap boomerang for potential big shorts. So with that being said, the imbalance that I've got here now, it's really irrelevant unless we're trading off the larger structure. But to be fair, this is quite old, so we need to update it. So now if we update the markets to something such as this, we do have this particular move. 1, 2, nah, it's not really, it's valid, but because of this recent pattern, I'm not going to move that yet. So I'm just going to leave it here as a reference. It's more of a old pattern that, you know, used to be valid before. So you know what, maybe I've spotted a parallel channel, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that looks pretty decent actually. Yeah, I like this. It's a nice parallel channel. It's in confluence with the with the third tap, more or less. We can count this as some form of structure, right? Yes, there is 1, 2 taps and a third tap. The more taps, the more likely price is to break the pattern. So obviously this is going to be a fourth tap, right? As you can see, there's a 1, 2, 3, and this would be the fourth tap. But as you can see, there's this pattern in play, meaning yes, the fourth tap will get stopped out to complete a potential third tap. So nice little parallel channel. Lots of confluences for price to rally to the upside. Lots of confluences. So very, very bullish on the dollar. Too much zoom. Thank you, Shine. Thank you. Always forget. Let me do this. Is that better? Yeah, it is a new monitor. I'm still kind of getting used to it. Yes. To see the price. Yes, thank you for reminding me, Sean. When I'm doing the live streams, I'll do that. Obviously, for myself, I need to zoom out. So yeah, thank you for reminding me. Tree Hawk, nice. Glad you can make it, mate. Fred, your screen isn't showing properly. The screen is too zoomed in. Oh, it's too zoomed in. I'm just catching up with the chat. Okay. Oh, a little more, yeah? Okay, hold on. This is 180. How about now? Is this better? Oh, a little more. Oh, wow. It must be because I've got the 34-inch gaming monitor, so maybe it's really affecting it. I mean, this might look a bit messy. How about this? This is like 200 and something. Oh, you don't see the list of symbols to the right? But I don't... Hold on. Keep going. What? Alright, hold on. Let's see what we get. It's still not the price below. Okay, how about this? No, but then if I do this, it's not gonna... Nah, that's a bit messy, isn't it? I mean, come on. It looks like I'm analyzing off my phone. You're only getting the top left corner of the screen. Okay, maybe I need to go on OBS. So if you give me a second. Actually, give me a second, guys. Or maybe it's something to do with OBS. Ah, okay. There is something up here. Yes, I see. Hold on. Okay, I get it. Don't worry. Hold on. We're gonna solve this. Oh wow. Yeah, I see what's happened. Yeah, there was an issue with OBS. I thought I had it correctly, so hold on. So boom. And whoa. Easy, Tiger. Huh? Alright, I'm just gonna have to do this for now. Wait, it doesn't really let me go. Okay, I'll sort this out another time. On OBS. I'm sure this is better. you can't see me. Hold on. You want to see my pretty face, don't you guys? Come on. All right, is this better? Yes, Jameer, I've just there we go. Yeah, it was something with the OBS. Yeah, that's it. Thanks, guys. It was literally all over the place on OBS. So there was, yeah. Okay, let's get straight into it. Come on. Where are we? Okie dokie. So, I mean, come on. Dollar looks pretty decent for a long. I'm loving the long scenario. This particular channel. So let me zoom back out because I don't like zooming in too much. This should be okay. I'm sure you guys can see the price and everything, right? Much better. Nice one, Lawrence. Okay. So let's go back in time a little bit. You know, we have been anticipating this channel to do a bit of a boomerang, and now we're having boomerang confluences, right? So first it was this sort of wedge. It then updated and it formed a larger ascending channel. Now it's approaching the point of interest for a 1, 2, sort of 3, and now we've got compression on the H4. So one more push to the upside, and I am expecting some pretty big hectic shorts on the euro. So for next week, guys, we are buying the hell out of the euro. But for now, you know, short term, we're selling it. You know, we do want to sell euro. And oh, this is beautiful. This is my kind of high probability trade. So with the BOT community, you know, we're going to look for multiple confluences, 1, 2, 3 setups, and we can just kill it, right? We're going to kill it on the way down. Look for another 1, 2, 3 setup and just keep on selling it towards minimum these equal lows, right? So this move here alone, I mean, with a 4 pip stop loss, that's pretty hectic. So I can't wait for the euro longs for next week. With that being said, let's focus on today's relevant sort of price action, obviously. Yeah, this pattern's done. We can delete this. We've got a liquidity pool here, potential 1, 2, 3s, lots of confluences here below. This equal low, yeah, it's been mitigated, and look what's happened. Obviously, look, there's equal lows, and there's been a stop hunt towards the imbalance. And what do we have here? Equal lows and a potential stop hunt towards the liquidity pool as a plan A, and then plan B, the imbalance. So there's a big short coming towards minimum this area, which I cannot wait for that short. But for now, we're looking for long. So that's the game plan for the euro. Oh la la, look at this confluence, right? This, I don't really trade this trend line, but it's a bit of a retail trend line. But you can see, look, break, retest, continuation, right? Nice little confluence, but again, it's not part of the BOT. It just happens to be there as a added confluence. The channel is only here as a reference for long-term targets. So once we do have that boomerang, right? For those of you who are new to the YouTube channel, the boomerang is just a metaphor for a fake out, and it forms a boomerang pattern. That's all it is, really. It hunts the price. So really, we'll be expecting shorts from around here. We'll be buying it, selling it, whatever. But I wouldn't be surprised if price comes all the way down here. So the reason I've got this channel is just there as a guideline for long-term targets. Plus, there's lots of unfilled liquidity here as well. That needs to be filled as well when you zoom into the H1, etc. So decent little short on the dollar. Sorry, long on the dollar. Euro. Have I removed my entry? Hold on. Okay. So for euro shorts, initially I was expecting shorts from around, this is quite odd, from around this area. It looked pretty decent, but at the moment, Phil, yes, thank you. All right, if it's too loud, yeah, just let me know. Maybe, okay, that's enough for me. Is that better, Phil? Or a little bit more for the audio. Just waiting for Phil to reply back. But once he does, then we can get moving. So let me put it down a little bit. So Because I can hear something in the background. You can get me into the zone. Okay, so I was expecting shorts on the euro, right? But before we look for the shorts, let's actually zoom out, see what's happening. We can see there's lots of confluences, you know, to target this particular imbalance. But, you know, this imbalance is now invalid, right? And I'm sure the BOT members know why this is invalid now, right? So let's look at the current price action. Nice and Phil, thank you, appreciate it. Now, if we look at the current price action, although we are expecting, I was at the time expecting shorts, obviously because of the price action on the dollar, that's irrelevant, it's quite old, so we can just have it as a reference for the future. But in terms of an entry for today, you know, I can expect price to come towards this area, right? It looks pretty decent. There's a few confluences here. There's literally, oh my days, I just realized something. This is a high probability short. Whew, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, that's a really, really good short. I've got my order here anyway, somewhere in the middle on the lower time frames, but I just realized that is a high probability short. That's good. I've done the full risk anyway, so it's all good. So the reason I'm expecting this to drop, just follow price action really. Bearish momentum, compression, bearish momentum, compression, bearish momentum, failed rally, a drop, correction, large bearish momentum, little pullback, bearish momentum, extended compression, meaning there's a bit of a big drop coming. We do have some bearish momentum dropping to the downside, and I am expecting a potential head and shoulder looking pattern. So it looks pretty decent for a short, for a point of interest. I mean, the pattern's done anyway. It's quite old, if I'm honest. There is a 1, 2, 3 and another 1, 2, 3, and there is also a decent setup, and it begins with the letter Q on the M15, and I'm sure you guys know what the Q stands for the BOT members. Obviously, don't reveal too much in the chat, please. So yeah, decent setup on the M15. So for today's euro, we'll be looking at shorts. So yeah, 23 watching and 3 likes, not fair, guys. Oh yeah, thank you, Pratik. Yeah, just feel free to, guys, like and comment on the YouTube, please. I would really appreciate that. So decent short on the euro. I do believe if price does wait, hold on, Trico, maybe update us later on the EU on Discord with the detail. Diego. Okay, now if we were to update this, I mean, look, it looks pretty decent. You know, if we update it, and if it does reverse from this area, you know, we can expect price to form this sort of pattern as well, which looks pretty decent as well. So with this we can delete, and this we can delete. But all of a sudden, this imbalance becomes valid again. So it looks like a decent little short. So if anything, what we can do is, I'm gonna set an alert here. So once I'm in the trade, you know, we could look for some point of interest. Well, to be honest, I've done it already. So yeah, nice little setup here. I mean, this particular trade, you know, just riding it down towards this area, you know, that's a 20-yard trade minimum, right? With the BOT, so it's looking like a good trade. Dollar CADs, to be honest, I'll be honest, guys, I'm not really feeling dollar CAD unless we update the pattern. This is quite old. I'm expecting dollar weakness. If anything, this is really important, by the way. You know, we do have 1, we do have 2, and the third tap, the way it's rejecting that third tap, very different to this. Look, bullish momentum, and here very slow, lots of weak volume, indicating it's probably a really good short setup to go short. So I am expecting dollar CAD to break to the downside, especially because of the DXY shorts. Jamil took a long before the live stream on Euro. See, Jamil's a hybrid trader now. He's killing it. Took a long, legend. What do we have it? I mean, yeah, this is about to break to the downside. To be honest, on dollar CAD, beautiful sort of patterns here. No, we don't really trade this expanding. That's not really significant. So what we can do is, I mean, there's not really any more patterns. So yeah, definitely look for shorts on the euro, sorry, on the dollar CAD. You know, see, we can take out these lows. So yeah, dollar CAD looks decent. Dollar yen, dollar yen looks a bit, I do need to update it. I mean, this is something that I cover. You know, I do mention that whenever we see the sort of small bearish flag, it's, you know, it plays out, but then it, you know, all the stop losses above here, they then get destroyed, and then you can see it just updates to a larger sort of flag. So I do like when this happens, and it just forms a bit of a larger flag. So whenever I see these really tight corrections on the M15, I know that yes, you need to bank, but I know that after that, once we see a buy setup, expect a larger correction of it. It's just updating the pattern, really. A Trico, I was not sure how much you wanted to share openly on YouTube. Yeah, to be honest, everything on YouTube, you know, I give away probably 80% of the source. You know, 80% is fine. You know, if people can gain some knowledge, that's what counts, right? It's to provide value. You know, that's 80% of, you know, my strategy. It's fine. I don't really care. I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Plus, a lot of it is, you can find it free online if you just Google patterns and stuff, you know. But the remaining, the 20%, where you can identify high probability, low probability trades and catching 20, 30 or multiples, that obviously remains close to my chest, and you know, that's only for the BLT members. But yeah, I mean, this looks good for a potential little short. The only thing that does worry me is there is a bit of a flag here, but once we do get that push to the upside, if we get a break and retest a structure, you know, this has been here for a while, and we know why this particular banker block is pretty decent. But I would also like any banker blocks around this area here. Yeah, so I'll be watching out for that. You know, there's a few equal highs here to the left. So, I mean, yeah, dollar yen looks okay. Looks pretty decent for shorts. Unless there's probably some form of another bullish setup in play. I mean, this to me looks like it's in the middle of no man's land. So if anything, yeah, I mean, this will make sense actually. If we go to the 15, the M15, hold on, where are we? Where is my pattern now? Okay, hold on, let's do this. So if we update this, visibility, what's this, minutes, everything, hour. Okay, and this one as well. Yeah, this should be fine. And then 15, there we go. So it does look like some potential longs, short-term longs, however, on the dollar, and then shorts. So once we do get that sort of push to the upside, then we can look for shorts. But it doesn't have to really go here. I mean, it could be another setup. Nah, actually, no, that's fine. I'm going to keep it there. So remember, with the dollar, we are expecting price to drop and then go long, right? Do we see that on dollar yen? A drop and then go long? I mean, yeah, you know, there is some compression. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if it does drop, goes long from around this point of interest, and then it goes long. So yeah, looks pretty decent for short-term shorts, but long for the day. I am bullish on the dollar. So bullish on the dollar for today, bullish on dollar yen, but I'm not, to be honest, if I go to the lower time frames, I'm pretty sure I could find a really, really good setup on dollar yen. So I'm going to do that for the Discord community. So you know what, dollar yen, the reason I do like longs is because there's so many confluences here. We've got the larger pattern and we've got this pattern here. So we know it's got nowhere else to go apart from going bullish, right? The other confluences that's pretty decent is the fact that there's some beautiful equal highs there as well. Look, beautiful equal highs there on the lower time frame. So this banker block will get destroyed. So yeah, I mean, short-term shorts, yes, but I'll definitely be favoriting longs on the dollar. And then I'll be favoriting shorts from around here. So that's the game plan. And this is quite, I mean, you know, we've got the 1, 2, 3, big short coming up and a potential longs to take out these equal lows here to the left. So dollar yen looks decent for a long, but I need to get into the zone on the lower time frame. But euro looks a lot better. The reason euro is better is because it's in a downtrend. It's within a sort of descending pattern. There's compression to go short, etc. Dollar yen is inside of a sort of large bearish flag, but we know it's going to go long. So I do prefer euro USD. Dollar yen looks okay. Dollar CAD. I am expecting shorts on dollar CAD as well, because of the way it's rejected the third tap. Yeah, it's rejecting it really, really weak. Now, for me to take a short on dollar CAD, I do want to see this low get taken out. So once you get a break of structure, then yes, we can look for longs. And if we break out to the upside, which will make sense for the dollar, I'll be looking for longs. But the fact that price has rejected this third tap very correctively and it's really, really weak, you know, I need confirmation to take longs, but I'll be favoriting shorts. Whichever one comes, I don't really care which one comes first or even right or wrong. As long as I get a signal from the markets, then I'll react to that. So Euro USD, dollar yen looks good. Aussie, what's this? Aussie. This was a loss that I need to update. That was a loss taken on, was it trade and not live stream? Nice little trade. Well, it wasn't really nice. It was just a. I am expecting some longs from around here, but you know, this is quite irrelevant. If we do update the pattern, it just needs updating, doesn't it? So let's remove all this. It's quite old. This is done as well. This is done. We can leave this as a reference. I mean, bit of a boomerang. It needs to be updated. But all of a sudden, we've got a decent little trade. We have some equal highs here on the lower time frame. So yeah, this will sort of be my point of interest around down here. We've got plan A,